What's going on, and welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series where we talk comics. And before we get started, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by hitting that subscribe button, liking this video, and sharing. And with that, Joshua Williamson's final story on The Flash with Dark Knight's death metal, speed metal. And as stated, this book is written by Joshua Williamson with pencils by Eddie Barrows, inks by Eber Faria, colors by Adriana Lucas, and letters by Steve Wands. And Dark Knight's death metal speed metal tells the story of Wally West, Barry Allen, and Jay Garrick as they attempt to outrun the Darkest Night, aka the Batman Who Laughs Manhattan edition, when the alternate version of Wally, Wallace West, shows up just before the Darkest Night summons a Black Flash army from the Dark Multiverse, prompting Wally to use a Speed Force equation from Johnny Quick in order to freeze time momentarily. Wally and Barry get into a spat because Wally wants to run back for the Mobius chair while Barry wants to keep running. Eventually, Wally convinces Barry on his idea and the four prepare to head back when the Darkest Night corrupts the Speed Force, changes Barry, Jay's, and Wallace's costume. As time resumes, the four speedsters begin their run back with Jay and Wallace falling behind, unable to keep up. Then, in the home stretch, Barry gives Wally a power boost as Wally actually returns to his Flash costume and remembers everything he's fighting for, beating the Darkest Night to the Mobius chair, giving him the finger, and returning to the Speed Force. As Wally falls into the Speed Force, he soon finds himself greeted by his entire family, all of the Flash family to be precise, as they rejoice in Wally's success. But the battle isn't over as Wally reconnects with the Mobius chair, and he, Barry, and Jay rush back towards the Metalverse to continue the fight. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually dig this story. What I really enjoyed was the hope aspect of the story, where you have Wally and Barry and Jay, and they're out trying to outrun the Darkest Night. They're trying to get out, escape with their lives, and really everything just sucks. But despite that, I really enjoy the fact that the Flash, being a symbol of hope, essentially, within the DC universe, still actually managed to bring some hope to the story. Especially the scene where Wally actually gives the Darkest Night the finger. Yes, that was awesome. And I also really liked the conversation and comparison between both Wally West and Barry Allen, as Barry does admit, towards the middle of the story I should say, that to a degree, yeah, he does kind of hold Wally back a little bit. Because it seems no matter what Wally does, it's just all about Barry Allen every single time, no matter how it sorts out. It always goes back to Barry, which is very reminiscent to the Wally West Flash run, as for quite a while he could not actually reach the same speed, say, that Barry Allen did. But once he learned to break those shackles and let go of any preconceived notions or boots that he's trying to fill, Wally West really did shine as the Flash and broke all the sound barriers, all the speed barriers. He was the fastest Flash. And then when Barry Allen came back, it was almost like those shackles got put back on. So I really like how Williamson did address that. Also like how Jay Garrick kind of plays the voice of reason in this scenario, as Wally and Barry, in the beginning, they are not seeing eye to eye. So it takes the older, more experienced Flash to kind of bop these two in the head and say, knock it off, there are worse things going on right now and we need to work together. And I like how the story itself struck a pretty good balance between fun and tension. It breathed and gave us good character moments when it needed to, and it gave us pretty good action when it needed to. And I'm not gonna lie, if Dark Knight's death metal read this good, I probably would have stuck with the rest of that story too. But I will say, good God, if this turned out to be another plan from the Batman Who Laughs, aka the Darkest Night, that there was that one moment where it's like, Wally escapes with the Mobius chair, kind of cracks a smile, and I'm like, God, please don't tell me it's all part of the plan. Because there are times I'm just convinced that the Batman Who Laughs is just winging it at this point. Something unexpected happens, he responds to it, and then is like, nope, that was part of the plan. And from the artwork perspective, it was pretty decent. Albeit there were some pages that kind of did leave me confused as to which way I was reading. Kind of like the whole Dr. Manhattan hand thing. But the colors were great. As for the Dark Knight suit designs, they were good, but kind of unnecessary because they didn't stick around for very long. But damn, when Wally donned his original Flash costume, I loved it. I thought that was an absolute treat. I actually wanted to stand up and cheer when this happened, because this book kind of cements that Wally is the best Flash. And as it comes to Joshua Williamson, well, it's a pretty high note to go out on, I think. It was fun, it was exciting, and I, again, just wished the Dark Knight's Death Metal event read as good as this. And with that, I'm going to score Dark Knight's Death Metal Speed Metal an 8 out of 10. The Dark Knight Death Metal Speed Metal. What did you think about this book? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. And don't forget to check out my other Flash videos that you can find right up here. Alright, take care, have a great day. As always, stay geeky.